In this new world, there are no billionaires or multimillionaires. This is the only thing that can be done to make things fair for everybody in the United States. Keep in mind that the ultra-rich have gotten there by taking advantage of workers, and the American system tilted towards the corporations. Americans have been underpaid by at least 300%. This is why most billionaires exist, for example Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. They did not share in the wealth that they made with the people that made them wealthy. In this future United States, wealth has been redistributed equally, eliminating extreme wealth gaps and ensuring no single individual controls vast sums of money. Political influence is no longer driven by corporate donations or personal wealth, meaning government policies are based on public interest rather than elite lobbying. In the United States, this is not possible right now, unless we can get 2/3 of the population to pay attention and to become activated with this goal. We know it's not perfect, but it's a starting point. Please click on the link in the description that will take you to the article we wrote about this and the Medium.com application. And please subscribe to American Northwest magazine. This policy must be enforced immediately to ensure no loss of national wealth. Strict financial laws, law enforcement agencies, and government oversight will prevent billionaires and multimillionaires from escaping with assets before redistribution is completed. Wealth cannot be hidden, transferred overseas, or manipulated to evade redistribution. All major transactions will be monitored, and any attempt to transfer wealth outside of the country will be immediately blocked and penalized. Banks, corporations, and financial institutions will be required to freeze excessive asset transfers and report suspicious financial activity. Law enforcement and regulatory agencies will intervene to prevent illegal concealment of wealth through offshore accounts. Heavy financial penalties and asset forfeiture will apply to anyone attempting to evade redistribution laws. A legal mandate will be established to ensure that wealth redistribution happens immediately without loopholes or delays. Federal and state agencies will work together to enforce compliance. High net worth individuals attempting to relocate assets abroad will face legal consequences, ensuring they do not disrupt national economic stability. Total U.S. wealth is $139.9 trillion. With 260 million legal adults, this translates to an equal net worth per person of $538,077. Upon turning 18, each person immediately receives this amount, ensuring financial security from the start. This wealth includes housing, investments, and discretionary funds. Every adult has $200,000 allocated for housing, meaning they own their home outright, with $338,077 remaining for other expenses, such as transportation, investments, travel, and personal choices. The total U.S. income pool is $23 trillion per year. With 260 million legal adults eligible for employment, the equal annual income per person is $88,462. Standardized job salaries are as follows. Entry-level jobs in retail, trades, and hospitality earn $88,462 per year. Skilled professionals, such as doctors, engineers, and teachers, earn between $100,000 and $150,000 per year. Top innovators and leaders, including those in discoveries, entrepreneurship, and leadership, earn between $150,000 and $200,000 per year. Performance-based bonuses are given as rewards for breakthroughs, efficiency, and societal contributions. Since billionaire wealth was redistributed, all adults own equal shares in corporate investments. Public corporations are collectively owned, meaning every adult holds stock in major industries. Investment portfolios are balanced, including tech, healthcare, energy, and consumer goods. No monopolization or excessive wealth accumulation. Corporate success benefits all. Everyone receives dividends from corporate earnings, creating passive income beyond their annual salary. Business success benefits all citizens rather than enriching a small elite. Individuals work within companies they partially own, ensuring equal career progression. Stock market speculation is minimized, creating a stable financial system. So, here's the thing. Bitcoin is stepping in to take over the role of the US dollar when it comes to digital transactions. But don't worry, cash is still around for those good old physical payments. No more government money printing, we're talking about a strict balanced budget policy here. Bitcoin keeps its value nice and stable, which means no more inflation worries. Cash is sticking around for those physical purchases, helping to preserve financial privacy. And get this, there's a fixed exchange rate between Bitcoin and the US dollar, creating a solid ground for financial stability. Now, let's dive into the economic benefits. This system ensures financial security while preventing any centralized manipulation. It keeps things accessible for folks who still prefer cash-based transactions. Plus, it encourages technological innovation, all while respecting the traditional monetary structures. What we end up with is a stable economic environment, free from the risks of currency devaluation. In this economy, transportation is completely transformed for safety, efficiency, and sustainability. It's all about creating a system where zero-fatality policies are not just a goal, but a reality. Speed limits dynamically adjust, ensuring that roads remain fatality-free. Vehicle improvements and AI traffic control make travel much safer. Mandatory safety gear, like helmets and torso suits, eliminates deaths. The expansion of public transportation reduces the need for personal vehicles. Private yachts, jets, and mansions are converted into shared-use models rather than being individually owned. Timeshare access to high-end estates means no excessive property hoarding. NetJets-style fractional ownership for travel provides private flight access for all. Performance-based incentives reward innovators for their scientific and corporate contributions. Universal healthcare and nutrition are key pillars of our new economic system. Imagine fully government-funded medical care, with no private insurance industry in sight. It's a system where everyone has access to the care they need, when they need it. Also, organic whole food distribution is prioritized, effectively eliminating the processed food industries that have dominated for so long. This means healthier options for everyone, leading to better overall well-being. And let's not forget about fitness and wellness incentives. These programs are designed to promote lifelong health, encouraging everyone to stay active and engaged in their own well-being. Fully government-funded public education, no tuition or student debt, guaranteed career placement upon graduation, direct entry into employment. Lifelong learning access. Adults can retrain or study at any time. With healthcare and education secured, social mobility is limitless. No private money in elections, campaigns fully government-funded. Equal airtime and public debates prevents billionaire influence. Public-driven policy decisions, no lobbying from corporations. Current U.S. defense budget, $1.3 trillion. Projected savings by eliminating corruption, $400 to $650 billion per year. Funds reallocated to social programs, healthcare, education, infrastructure. This system creates a world where every adult starts life with $538,077 in net worth. Housing is fully owned, no mortgages or rent. Income is standardized, eliminating financial struggle. Corporate success benefits all citizens equally. Luxury assets are shared rather than hoarded. Transportation prioritizes safety and sustainability. Education and healthcare are universal and free. Government operates without financial corruption. No billionaires or multimillionaires exist, preventing manipulation of politics and resources. Law enforcement actively prevents illegal wealth concealment or capital flight. By removing financial inequality, eliminating economic desperation, and restructuring wealth, humanity progresses toward a truly fair and thriving future. And remember, this is just a start, because we would have to work on being able to sustain this scenario by incorporating checks and balances, and by ensuring there are incentives for people to still work and create and innovate.